Hello, my babies. Welcome to Bigo Tarot, my love bug. You see, we're talking about Chyna. Rock sister. One minute, my love. All right, we're talking about Chrisean Rock's sister. We want to see the energy around her because it's been, a lot of speculations around her. We want to see what Spirit says. But before I start, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and smash that thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, I ask you to subscribe, please. And thank you, my love. Wait a minute. Let me light my sage because Miss Chyna. No, I could just go like this. Go like this. Cheat a little bit. Oh my God. I hope everybody is well. And congratulations to us. We hit 400, y'all. Please, after the video, give me your comments. Give me your thoughts. Tell me how you feel about this situation. Tell me how you feel about the reading. Chyna is a very controversial woman. Excuse me. 1 minute she loves her sister. The next minute she's upset with her. 1 minute she's going to Cali. The next minute she's not going to Cali. 1 minute she's going to do the lie detector test. She's going to, use your money this time and not use it. She asked you for money the second time, and we still waiting. Then we heard about the Steve Wilkos show. Haven't heard nothing about that. Haven't heard nothing about the lie detector test period because she was on Z Banger and she said, because somebody asked her about the lie detector test, and she was like, that's $500 each, and I'm not paying that money. But wait a minute, baby. These people gave you money 2 different times. The first time, I totally understand, y'all. And some of you might get upset with me, but she needed somewhere to live. It is what it is. Even though she should have been like, but when you give somebody your money, you can hope that they're going to do with the money that they said they're going to do with the money. But at the end of the day, once it goes out of your hand into their hand, it is what it is. Is it right? I will never say it's right. But she needed a roof over her head. And, when it comes to you needed a roof over your head, she had to do what she did. Right? So then she asked y'all for the money for the second time. And she was like, I promise y'all, I'm going to do it the second time. I'm going to do the lie detector test. And then she was telling y'all, listen, I'm not going to answer no more questions until y'all send me cash apps. And I'm going to use that money for the lie detector test. Then she was like, y'all, the Steve Wilkos show called me, which she did give receipts. And then, the lie detector test went in the wind. Right? But we're just going to see what is going on. Let's see what Spirit tells us. And then, we're going to go on and on and so forth from there. This reading is for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged, my babies, and metaphysical science cannot be proven. I already prayed. I always pray before the video, and I always ask for protection for not only myself, my home, everybody watching these videos, because sometimes they can get chaotic. Gambling, about to take a risk. So, gambling, about to take a risk to see you. So this automatically tells me, right? For y'all who think that she had talked to Chrisean, she didn't speak to Chrisean. She was going to take that gamble and go to Cali to go see her sister until she got upset. So this answers a lot of questions. Open door, leaving room for you to return. So her door is open. She's hoping that her sister, comes towards her. Is she still upset about her sister calling her messy? Yes, she is. But you know what? I wish she was blown away. Sudden rush of emotions when her sister, look, and I just said that before I turned over this card. She had a sudden rush of emotions when her sister called her messy. She wasn't happy about that. But that's her opinion. Just like I tell y'all, what y'all say, that's your opinion. I'm not going to be for everybody. I am going to be for some people. But she was upset when her sister said that she is messy, which that's Chrisean's opinion. There's a lot of people who believe that Chyna isn't messy, but that's your opinion. But she was pissed off. Her emotions like irreconcilable differences. So we already know that her and her husband are done. She told the story about that. She low key said that she was pimping women. If you go to Z Banger's video, she says it inside the video. She said that one of her girls told her that the husband made the girl Linda give the husband a Chewbacca, right? And then it went to the next level. But go to his video. I believe it was about a week ago, if I'm not mistaken. She tells the whole story, Wusa, ready to step, ready to relax. So you already know that she's pissed. She's pissed about everything that's going on, and she's really upset about what her sister said. She wants her sister to come towards her, which her sister isn't. And also, I'm picking up the energy of, like, if I come towards you, will you go tell everybody what I said? Because Chyna is quick to hit that live button and just start talking. Now, what I will say is Chyna is not, some people, the way that they heal is they have to speak on it. And I commend her for speaking on the things that has happened to her in her childhood. Some people might be upset, some family members might be upset, but you can't tell somebody how to heal. And her healing is to speak about it. A lot of people look at it as trying to get throwing your family under the bus, but in her mind, she's looking at it as talking about it helps me get through it each day. Okay. Next up, highest highs. So she's on an emotional roller coaster. She's on an emotional roller coaster, which we already know, because she really does want her baby sister, to come towards her. Is it for selfish reasons? Yes. She wants her son signed. She wants Tristan to be signed to a label. She believes that her son, clothes strapped in lock box, frustrated. She's frustrated that basically that Chrisean has, you know, she's not saying nothing to her, and she's getting frustrated day by day by day, because it's like, I'm picking you up, I'm having your back, I'm online talking to people XYZ, but she's also online for other reasons. Okay, and I'm gonna leave that alone. Bothered, never satisfied. So this is not her. This is like how other people I'm picking up feel about her. Like, enough is never enough. When your sister gave you and she came into your room, you were so excited, and then boom, your emotions went to something else. Sometimes people feel like Chyna is never satisfied. And that's your opinion. She is bothered that her sister isn't, talking to her, but she is reminiscing. She's reminiscing, having memory. She's going back down memory lane about, things that happened when Chrisean was a child, and the good times, and smiling, trash, discarded, thrown out. She feels like Chrisean threw her out. That Chrisean just put her with the trash, and it's like, bro, I'm not messing with you. And she knows it. She knows it, and she's very frustrated because it's like, I need you. I need you. When y'all was younger, she always said, remember when y'all lived with me? I took care of you. It's that you owe me energy. But let me say this. I've taken care of people all my life. But the way you feel, that's not how other people feel. And, all you could do is just hold it in and say, I did what I could, I did what I did, and move on. As long as you keep on using it as a weapon against them, or use it to hold it above somebody's head, you didn't do it out the kindness of your heart. If you have to keep on repeating it, or keep on repeating what you've done to get, accolades for what you've done. Okay? She also wants accolades from her family. Like, okay, there's nothing wrong with it, but say it and leave it alone, my baby. So let's see what else. Chyna. Done. Completion. Lesson learned. So she's ready to just walk away, but she can't walk away because she's in too deep. Chrisean is like, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. It's like, if I do have a phone call with you, you're going to tell people exactly what you said. I also pick up, it's like, will you record this phone call and put it out to people in the future? she's hoping that, the relationship can get better. They see it like mending in the future, like long term. Right now, no. But in the future, these two will mend. But right now, no. Chrisean doesn't want to be bothered with her. Chrisean is done. It's like people have already called me about you, and I tried to give you a chance. Wow. It's actually sad. It's actually sad. Clings on to you but doesn't want to open up. So that tells you that, Chrisean loves her, but she's scared. She's scared. She's scared to open up to her big sister because it could be all over the blog. It could be on YouTube. It could be on Instagram. She just doesn't know when it comes to Chyna. If Chyna, well, it's like, why couldn't she be more like Tessa? I keep on hearing Tessa. Like, why you can't be quiet? And I know Tessa is one of the sisters that, allegedly did something to her son. I wasn't there, so I have to say allegedly to cover my behind. But Tessa is one of the ones that I believe that she said, I don't know, tell me. But it's like Tessa was up there. I was talking to her why you can't be more like Tessa. Tessa's quiet. She doesn't have to get on the internet every day. She doesn't have to get up there and speak on our relationship or tell people what I've said to you. I'm supposed to trust you. The same. The smell of someone else on them. So this goes into her marriage. Her marriage was a mess. There was a lot of infidelity in her marriage, which actually hurt her too. Nervous. You see how this man sits there and he's looking out the window? She sits there and she thinks a lot and she's in her head. Like, why? How? When? Is she? What did I do to you? I didn't do nothing to you. She sits there a lot thinking about things. In her downtime, when she's not around anybody, she thinks a lot. Like, what can I do? What can I say to get you closer to me, to bring you back towards me? I love you. I would do everything and anything. I'm not meaning to hurt you. I'm not doing any of this to hurt you. I care about you, Chrisean. That's my baby. The rest of them will hurt you. I can hear her like, especially Tasiki. You already know what Tasiki. I'm not her. Latifah. Because her name ain't Tasiki. Ooh, all right. Grip. Anchors, chains, way down. So that says a lot right there, too. I need that anchor to get a hold of you. I want that chain, so we could be linked together. But then you got weighed down, and that's how Chrisean's energy is. Like, I already got enough going on in my life. You talking about little baby, I got this problem with Blueface, and it's like you kicking up more dust. Stop kicking up the dust. Let me deal with things in my own time. Let me talk to you when I'm ready. Stop trying to force me. Yes, I know in your head you want to do the right thing, but right now I don't trust you. Right now I don't want to be around you. Right now I don't want to answer you. Just give me time. So it's more like this. Give her time and space to, heal and to get over the things that she felt like you shouldn't say, Because sometimes we can say certain things and we're like, okay, they won't be upset about it. But in actuality, people do get upset about things that we do say or feel like you shouldn't have said something to the public. Like that was a family situation. Yeah, but she wants to cling on. That goes with the anchors, the chains. She wants her sister so bad. She wants that relationship, but she also wants it because, she needs her. And Chrisean feels like y'all all need me, and you don't need me because you love me. You need me and love me because of who I am now, and that I can make y'all money. That's how Chrisean is feeling. Chyna is feeling spontaneous, heading towards you. See, I told you. As my see, mama, I told you. See, spontaneous. She was going to pop up. She was going to pop up to prove that she was going to see her sister, to make it seem like her sister invited her. She was going to pop up to Cali. Look, relocated. You better be careful. Be careful. And I'm going to leave that alone. But this is her down in the dumps. Not in a good headspace. Depressed. Chyna is not happy right now. Chyna is not happy at all. And she's not happy because she feels like her sister rejected her. She feels like her sister rejected her. Like, I'm out here going through the fire for you. I'm going through the wire. But it's like, if it don't matter. If somebody doesn't trust you, they just don't trust you. And if people don't trust you, they're not going to talk to you. And like you talk too much, and you never shut up. You are airing out a lot of family business. Yeah, we know. It's like we wouldn't have known the situation about. And Chyna said, "Well, I didn't bring it up, but baby, you did bring up the situation about what happened. You went live. You was the first one to tell the world about what happened to your sister. Because if you didn't say it, they would have kept that quiet. But that was your way of popping out and getting attention and saying, hey, I'm Chyna. I'm Chrisean's sister. When there's a lot of people that felt like you could have kept that to yourself. But as I'm saying, the pain that happened to your son, you have to purge that pain and he has to purge that pain too. And going public, that was a way of you, purging it out. But it's a lot of people that feel like, you could have kept that to yourself. Is she right or wrong? That's her feelings and that's how she's healing. But she also did because she wanted to get her son out there. She wants to get him signed. And it's like, I left you. They did these things to you, but if I go hard in the paint, I can make up for what they've done to you if I can get you signed to somebody. Trying to make it up to him for leaving him. The Nine of Swords energy, worry, anxiety, fear, inner turmoil. She has nightmares, releasing worry. She holds a lot of secrets. This is Pandora. You see how this woman is standing there just looking? Chyna is Pandora, and it's a lot more that she could say. But I will tell you, go ahead and piss her off, and more is going to jump out the box. Okay? Burden. I'm doing it all. I've had the weight of the world on my shoulders when I was younger. I have to release this pain, as she's done. I have extra responsibilities, but you took that on yourself. Sometimes it's like, why? You see how this man is sitting on the step with a hand in his head? This is how she feels. And this is not good energy to feel. Like the weight of the world is on her. I had to breathe. She's the Knight of Swords. She wants to, she's restless. Her mind is going a mile a minute. She's driven to success, but she's very impulsive. And she's very impulsive on the things that she did, of her actions, the things that she said. She can't focus because her mind is everywhere. Like that roller coaster. You're going this way, you're going that way, you're going up, you're going down. That's her mind is going. Rest, baby, rest. We're the Empress. She is the Empress. The mother. Love. I'm nurturing. I'm beautiful. I take everybody in as mine. I am the divine feminine. If you're my friend, I'll hold your hand. Wow. What else? Spirit? Chyna. heartbreak, grief, heartache, sorrow, betrayal, depression, trauma. This is all of Chyna's life. Game over. Death. Right now, like I said, if you are resistant to change, you're trying to do a personal transformation. That's why you go live. And that's why you speak about your pain. But it's a lot of people who are like distancing themselves from you because they're not liking the way that they're moving and it's hurting you. And even though you say, I'm used to everybody, you are. But it's even some people who have been close to you who are distancing themselves too. Because they don't like, everything that, like, they feel like you going live is for financial gain, okay? But you trying to do a movement, but it's delays because things aren't with the Eight of Wands, because things aren't moving and shaking the way that you want it. You're very frustrated. You're trying to get back in alignment, but you got to step back, stop, think about it, put this plan in action another way. Stop speaking so much. Move in silence, Chyna. If you moved in silence, things would start progressing for you in a much better way. But as long as you keep talking, game over. And the death card isn't talking about, in this situation, it's not talking about death to her life or anybody else's life. It's about to where she's trying to go, the actions that she's trying to do, the movement. She wants to change pace, but it's not until she goes. When people think she's going to the right, she needs to go to the left. When people think she's going up, she needs to go down. When they think she's going forward, step back. That will change the way that things are moving. But as long as you keep on going live, selling a business, promising people certain things and not following through with it, blaming everybody else, saying you're going somewhere, you're not going nowhere, you know, talking to people like, I'm the manager of McDonald's. Like, baby, congratulations, but you just became the manager of McDonald's. And let me tell you this, ain't no shame. Listen, I wish I worked because I need some nuggets. Ain't no shame about working at McDonald's. But, you know, be a little bit more humble, my baby. Stop taking unnecessary gambles that you don't need to. Stop speaking about things that you don't need to speak about. Get there. You know, see if you can talk to one another to gain trust. You have to gain trust with Chrisean again because she doesn't trust you. Then doors will start opening slowly but surely. But right now, doors are closing and locking. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Family in an uproar. Money's not coming the way you expected it to, that you thought it was going to come. You want that wealth. Wow. It's not too much I can really say this. And, like she's down in the dumps right now. She's very, very bothered. She's hurt, and people are just shutting the door. They want you to be muzzled. You want to speak your truth, but other people want you muzzled. But you're in the energy of I want to speak my truth, and people are like family are like just be quiet. If you're quiet, things will move faster. Wow. Bull. Honor. She going to stand for her honor, and she got that bull energy. She's not going back down. She's not going to back down. And that don't back down energy is going to get you nowhere right now. It's going to get you absolutely nowhere. Let's see what else for Chyna. Ooh, victim. Your situation is the pawn, and you are the victim. All right, let's see what else. Preparation. You were preparing for this. You came in as a camouflage in one way, right? You camouflaged it in one way. You try to give people a certain perception of you, but you came in a whole nother way. Empathy, fulfillment. You want empathy. The cup is empty, but you want it full. And it's not full right now. And that's what's making you move the way you move. And it's all right to, want that, to want to eat. There's nothing wrong with that. Driftwood, translate. On that island all by yourself. Transmute all by yourself. Like that Celine Dion song, All By Myself. Yeah, I can't sing, so I ain't even gonna do it. She's in a cave all by herself. It's like her kids, her grandkids on an island with themselves. Her siblings that she wants and she needs are over there. Intimacy. People also feel like, you overstep your boundaries. Let me pull one more card and then we're going to stop. Damper. Influences. You're trying to influence people, to come towards you, but people are actually moving away because you said certain things but done another. You said you would go this way, but it never happened. Or you said you was going to do this, it never happened. If you keep on saying that you're going to do certain things and it doesn't happen, then that messes with your credibility. And that's how you end up like this, all alone, and people not trusting you. Or you say, I spoke to my sister, and then you turn around and say, when I speak to Chrisean, so that told us that she wasn't talking to you. Let's see what happened with, did Chyna have any intention on using her supporters' money for the lie detector test? In Chyna, at first she did, because she was trying to control. She was trying to, she was trying to show people her strength. At first, yes, she was focused. She was trying to overcome her and her son's pain. She was going to when she said she was going to use it, and then disconnection, imbalance. A lot of things started happening. Impulsiveness, poor judgment. She took risks. Like, if I use this money for this, they're not going to know. But at first, she was going to use that money for the lie detector test. But then, it went a whole different way. Oh, they want to give me more because they're sending cash apps for my story. Ace of Wands. She wanted a new beginning with her sister. She wanted to start new with her sister. She was enthused. It's like, I got to get to her. It's going to be a challenge. I accept that challenge, but I got to get to her. I got to move closer to her for Tristan. I got to release my fear. I'm going to unveil these secrets. I got to regain my composure. Self-deception. So like I said, getting subscribers, that became, this reading is for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged. I'm just Poison Ivy telling this story. Okay? But at first, her intentions was to get the money and take the lot of success. But then life happened. The disharmony, the imbalance, certain things in her life. Then she became impulsive. She used poor judgment. She was being naive. And she thought that people wouldn't see what she was doing. But she wanted that Ace of Wands energy. She wanted that new beginning. She wanted to be with her sister and speaking and yelling from the mountaintops and saying, Chrisean, I'm for you. Chrisean, I got your back. Da, 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 da. But where you went wrong was telling the people that you was going to be somewhere time and time and time again, or you was going to do something and things didn't pan out. So now they have dubbed you as a clout chaser and you're very, very angry. What they say, don't count your eggs before they hatch. You counted them before they hatched. Now you do have a good idea with trying to help people heal. But when people start noticing that things are being done only for monetary gain, people start moving away. You are very funny. You come off as very loving. Got the Page of Cups. You're intuitive too. You're intuitive with the Page of Cups. But you don't listen to your intuition. You don't go with the first thing you hear. You go with the second. So let's see. How does Chyna feel about Chrisean saying she was messy? Oops. The Ace of Swords in reverse. Failure, hostility. She was pissed. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. Bad news. She was pissed. You felt like your sister didn't appreciate you. You felt like she didn't have to say it like that. The Magician in reverse. She blocked you. She frustrated her. Like, you made me. I'm going to leave that alone. Justice in reverse. Dishonesty. The Wheel of Fortune. And then the Temperance. You want peace. You want balance. You need patience. You need to do things in moderation, Chyna. You need to heal your relationship. Spirit's trying to tell you. If you bring balance and peace and patience and gayete and heal relationships, you can have the Wheel of Fortune. But as long as you keep on moving the way that you're moving, you're going to have the Justice in reverse. Dishonesty, corruption. You don't take accountability for your actions. Dishonesty. You're always going to say that somebody did something wrong to you. Is Chyna going to go? Is Chyna going to go on the Steve Wilkos show? Wow. So, and it's crazy because actually somebody said this to me. So we have the Five of Cups, right? So that's a what? Now, this was her. She wanted to come to fruition when they called, right? But this is what happened. She couldn't give them what they asked her for. And they needed more than just Tristan and Chyna. And she actually made some calls and they said no. And then she was like, yo, I done spent these people's money. She done spent your money that y'all sent her. She done spent that money. But the Steve Wilkos show, they need another piece. And she can't get that piece of what they need to bring her on the show. The family members who they asked, they're not willing to do it. They're not willing to do it at all. So let's see, what are Chrisean's feelings towards Chyna? Then we're going to shut this out, my babies. What are Chrisean's feelings towards Chyna? What are Chrisean's feelings towards and about Chyna? Ooh, this Tower in reverse. Feels like if I stay away from you, I can avoid a loss. I can avoid my business more getting out in the street because you're going to go tell. Coming near you is disaster. And they're going to talk about what happened and this and that. And they're going to try to get me to stamp things that I don't want to stamp or speak about things that I don't want to speak about. Like our family's been through enough. I'm going through enough. She wants her sister to heal with the hermit. She wants her sister to do some soul searching. She wants her sister to be quiet. The Emperor in reverse. It's like you're stubborn. You talk too much, so you show a lack of discipline, a lack of control. You abuse your power of me being your sister. She don't like that. I don't see my other besides to seek you. But you're the big sister. It's like Chrisean expects more. Look, the Five of Wands in reverse. She wants to compromise with her sister. She wants to end the conflict. They will reach an agreement, but just not right now. As soon as she can trust her, things will be better. But right now, Chrisean doesn't trust her. It's like you greasy. You're wrong. Let me do what I gotta do over here. And then I got you. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You're unstable. She's very suspicious of her sister. What else dropped? She got a bad taste with the Six of Wands. She got a bad taste in her mouth about her sister. And all what Chyna wants is the Six of Wands in the upright. But actually, Chrisean is giving her the Six of Wands in reverse. She ain't messing with her. She's at a disadvantage, disgrace. It's like, I'm not fucking with you. And that's how it's going to be until, Chyna, your sister feels like you change your ways or you might as well just get it out the mud the way you're going to get it. But right now, I'm not going to mess with you. You got to stop talking. You got to stop talking. Your word is your bond. And you haven't been keeping your word with these people on certain things. You said you told them that you talked to me, knowing that you ain't talked to me. You told them that you was coming to see me. But you was going to step out on blind faith. You know you ain't talk to me. And then you contradicted yourself. So not only, you make us all look crazy. It's like her brain is foggy. She doesn't see her missteps. She doesn't see nothing wrong with things that she says and does. She sees it as I'm only trying to help, where other family members, not just Chrisean, but other family members feel like you're wrong, Chyna, and you've been like this your whole life. Why you just can't keep some things private? But again, I will say this: you cannot tell somebody how to purge their hurt, and by her speaking about it, it does help her heal. But they're like, speak about it and leave it alone. You're not saying, my baby. I don't know. That's all I have for you today. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, talk to me in the comments. Again, thank you, my love bugs. We're at 400. Can't wait till we get to 5. And I'm happy with everybody going on this journey with me. I send love, peace, and blessings to all of you, love and light. If you're not subscribed, I ask you to subscribe, smash that thumbs up, and conversate. Everybody who sends me suggestions, talks to me in emails. I haven't gotten to everybody, but I will get to you. The readings that you asked for, don't think I didn't see you. I see it. I will get to it. Okay, my love. All right. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you later. Talk to me in the comment section. Tell me what you think, how you feel about this reading. I never say goodbye. I always say see you later, love bugs. Have a good day, my babies.